Hey guys, it's your girl Sach'eMI. Speak your truth. Hey guys, it's happy Saturday. I have a great group for you guys, and we gotta clap it up because this is really my first group on the show. So that's super exciting for me. Gotta clap it up, clap it up, clap, 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 clap it up because I'm super excited. It always lifts up my spirits when I have something new going on. And they a dope group right now. And so we about to get started. Hey guys.
Hey. What's up?
How you guys doing?
Amazing.
Thank you for coming, speaking your
Thank
truth.
you for having us.
You know, Sach'eMI, they super lit. So tell me about yourselves, one at a time. They'll all go, okay?
Well,
Who wanna start?
Let's see if we on point. Sach'eMI.
Sach'eMI.
One more time to love New York City.
Sach'eMI.
There's plenty of us here. This whole building would be roaring right now.
Lit.
Yes, please take your time. Yes, please take your time because just take your time because this is a larger group than what you see right now. So yes.
Definitely. I want to start with Miss Kenya J. We'll let her go first.
Well, what is it would you like to know?
So tell me about yourself. How did you get started in this group, Sach'eMI?
Okay, actually, I'm from Chicago.
Not
So
Chicago in the building.
Town.
Yes.
I moved to New York to pursue my career as a solo artist.
I hear that, honey. Speak your truth now.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a stalker when it come to getting what I need. So, I did what I had to do, my networking. I was out there, I did shows. I did a lot of the things to get me to a point
Where you at
where
right now?
I met people, big people. So, I was introduced to LT.
Okay.
And, he run Sach'eMI, of course. And it was great. It's been hit. It's been lit. It's been everything since I've been with the group. So I'm just anxious to see where it take me.
That's fire. You went out on faith, so I commend you on that.
Right.
That's what's up. Thank you.
That takes balls.
That takes
Yeah.
definitely balls and a whole bunch of faith. No, it does, though. It does. You just gave me hope because, I'm always going to relocate and stuff like that, but I haven't hope I feel. But I commend you on that. As a black
Thank
woman,
you.
you're doing your thing.
That's what's up.
Now, who wants to go next?
I guess I'll go next today. I'll let everybody listen at me.
Yes.
So, I just tell them where I'm from, how I got started.
Yes, please let everyone know.
Let me get on my promo mode. I go by the name Dutch Alcott, a.k.a. The Almighty Alcott. I'm a hip-hop artist from the Bronx, and sometime around last year, when I took my career really seriously, LT contacted me one day through somebody that was a mutual person.
Okay.
And this person told me, like, yo, listen, I'm going to send my cousin your stuff. If he ever calls you, you better make sure all your T's is crossed and all your I's is dotted. There's going to be some real shit. I'm like, nah, whatever. Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody. Whatever. And then he called me one day, and after that first convo, I'm like, oh, no, this is different. Like, your man's is super on point. And just a whole year later, we here.
Right.
And a lot of other places. So
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's just landing to your hands, just like that.
Literally
Just like that. Well, some people just get that gift from God, Some people just have that. And you guys have that. You guys found yourselves. And you guys are loving what you're doing. And this is why you guys are here on Sach'eMI Speak Your Truth. I be having the dope groups. And right now, this is like a special day for me, having them as a whole group here because I haven't had one. Now, let's get to you.
I go by L.O. to the E-Dub drop.
Okay.
Artist name Lil Low, Chevy, North Carolina is a 10, bottom of the map. And I was doing music back and forth because I was born in, not sworn in. As a toddler, slaves used to use music to communicate. So it's a real thing
deep.
with me.
I shade my brother.
Yes. Amen to that. Amen to that. Amen to
And
that.
it was like back in the day, me and LT used to bump heads. And he didn't have a team started then. He was like, I can't go to Texas, man. I need you to go to South by Southwest. And my mind stayed like, I'm going to Texas, but it ain't gonna be for no music. I'm going to Holly Colombian. You know what I'm saying? But I bumped into a guy named Kid, KYD from Louisiana, and he got inducted to the Indie Entertainment Summit in Hollywood, California, and he invited me. And ever since that day, me and LT hadn't looked back, and he was like, come to New York, because I just moved to New York, from North Carolina, to follow the dream, like, yo, we're going to put Sach'eMI together, and I know you got road chemistry, and you can bring some guys together that you may know. So it's an honor to be here, you know what I'm saying, to break out with the knowledge I know.
Yes. Thank you.
Facts.
So where did the name SONY come from? Please let me know. And let the fans know too. This is history right now.
Story. Man. All right. So, let me see how fast I can get through this. It's a long story. So, all right, boom. LT had the idea, basically had a vision, right? One rapper from each of the 5 boroughs, right?
Yes, I noticed that. Because you guys are from Boston, North Carolina, Chicago, Brooklyn.
Why?
So that's amazing though.
So in the beginning, he was like, yo, like, it could stand for South to New York or Soul New York, whatever. Like, it's just a concept. We'll work on it as we go. And like, the further we went, he introduced more people from the South into the situation, and it became like, now it does not stand for Soul New York. It stands for South to New York. So everybody watching this right now.
Got it.
Now, I mean, if you ever want to know what SONY stands for, it stands from South to New York.
Not Sony, you know, we got the X in the middle.
Yeah, because people get confused with that a lot.
No, I did that first too. So I really had to ask that question because I'm like, where does that come from? You know, I put it in YouTube, do my research, and I'm just like, when I see them, I really want to ask because there's so many of you guys, and just as a group, where does that come from? But I think that this group is very unique because you guys come from different boroughs. So it's not like just because your artistry, but because he's trying to bring everybody together, and not many groups has that.
Yeah.
So did you guys want to pursue this when you guys were younger, or just you got it now, as far as like being an older adult?
I can say definitely I did. You know, as a kid coming up, that's all I thought about. I wasn't the type of kid that'd be out there playing in the mud, running around. I was type of kid in my books. I read a lot, you know. I paid attention, you know, to things around me, everything, you know, and it kind of like put me to a standpoint where I wanted to do something for myself that I can call my own, not nothing my mom wanted me to do or my dad, you know, and I discovered music.
Exactly.
Every time a music song came on, I don't care what it was, I liked it, the instruments, the sound, the hi-hats, everything, I heard it, you know. So
right,
now,
exactly.
So it was just for me, like, let's get it. Now, I promised myself, when I got to the age where I'm making my own money, I can maneuver life how I want to maneuver life, I'm going to go pursue my career. You know, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. And, you know, I'm here, so God is good.
God is good all the time. What about you?
Well, you know, I was born in, not sworn in. See, when I was born, I made the 5th generation of my family. You know, my mama had me at 15. My dad run the streets doing him. I stayed with Big Mama and them. See, that's why y'all ain't getting no whoopings now. Y'all wouldn't know nothing about that.
No, they don't know nothing about the whoopings. They don't know about Big Mama.
My grandma, she was born in 1933 from Geechee Plantation of Georgia. And they moved to North Carolina during World War II to pick more cotton.
Wow.
So she would tell me get in the house, I'm gone, you can't whoop me. I come back the next morning. But me running around with the old heads, I learned a lot at an early age. Like, all 8 of my friends were dead by the time I was 21.
Wow.
Wow.
My best friend, Pours, got killed. I was 13, he was 15.
That's deep.
They blew his heart out of the back of his chest with 357.
Wow.
Over a woman. And the woman he was messing with was 21. He went over 15.
Wow.
But you just got a blessing, like,
so,
you know.
Got a blessing,
and we from a small city where you going to play ball, go to the army, or you already know the rest.
You know the rest. We know the rest. We ain't live the rest, but we know. we see on TV.
Every day we see.
We see exactly. Exactly.
S-O-N-Y.
That's
That's
O-N-Y. Hello. Amen to that. And this is history. Like, I'm honored to be sitting with you guys. This is really history. This is deep history. It's deep rooted. Just the fact that you guys are coming together from different boroughs, but different walks of life, but similarly, that's unique. And what about you?
Excuse me. Pardon.
Drink up. This is Speak Your Truth. Drink up. This is what we do.
So, my whole inception into the rap game was, I remember I was like, I always messed the age up. I was young, so I don't remember exactly. It was between the ages of 5 to like 8 years old. And I remember my older cousin that was like 10 years older than me, he would always play Wild J the Kiss, Wild D Block in general, all day, every day.
The old school
all I
music.
heard.
We have somebody in the audience. Yes, sir. You know, the audience, when they come on Sach'eMI Speak Your Truth and get a drink. You know, it's okay. It's all love. It's all love in the room.
And we got the, I mean, it's nice pink.
Yeah, it
You
tastes
know,
pretty good, though. Yeah.
We got, we got to do it right. You know, we got to do it right.
That's
But I'm
what's
sorry.
up.
We was in, you know.
Oh, my fault. Yeah. So, so basically, they would do this thing where they would take the whole dresser and like move it off of the wall, and it would just be a computer, and my cousin would stand behind it. But I was like 6, so it felt like a whole DJ booth to me. He would play beats. He had a little key.
That's so
You feel
dope.
me?
That's so good.
He had a little computer microphone. We would rap into it, record it. We would hear ourselves, and they never wanted me to do it. They would like always cut my ass and be like, "Oh, little nigga, you ain't doing nothing," and that made me tight. So like I like went on this like quest to be the best and most insane lyrical nigga ever, and yeah, that shit took me to
Right,
here.
Exactly.
Facts.
That's unique. That's unique. So, what does music mean to you guys individually? Because it's not the same for all of y'all.
Yeah. Well, for me, I'm going to say, man, I breathe it. Like, I can smell it. You know,
What it
when I
smell
wake
like?
up in the morning, you
Right,
know,
what it smell like?
when I go to sleep at night, it's just on my mind constant. I'm a driver. See, I drive for a living, so
Okay.
when I'm on the road, you know, you see things, in my mind just go to wondering, and that's I love that time.
That's your happy place.
Yes, I love that
I
time.
agree. This is my happy place, so
Yes,
I understand.
I love that time because I come up with so many different ideas to try to put
Concepts,
down.
too.
And the good thing about that is sometimes when you come up with an idea, you know you forget, right?
Of course, a lot of times, yeah.
I don't. It still
Oh,
be
wow.
kind of like right there. So that's how I know that's it.
That's
you know, that's how you know. To,
That's what you love to do. That's it. That's all you want to do.
no, I'm saying like, you know how you write an idea and you forget about the idea? That means it probably was not a good idea. But if you think about an ideal and you do something else and that idea still remain, that's an idea you want to try to network around and play with and, you know, bring
That's
it to
something you
life.
can bring to life.
Yeah.
You just got to work on it.
So that's when I write the most in the car. You know, I'm a multitasker, so you know I can write, I drive, I be answering my phone, I network, I do it all. But
Hello, yes, that's me. That's a woman for you. That's a woman for you. I'm just saying, that's a woman for you.
Yes.
Multitask.
Yes.
Hello. What about you?
See, to me, once again,
Low.
I was born in this morning, you know, it's just too much knowledge to not be passed on. So I just use music, my platform, to get out there towards the youth. Because North Carolina's
Amen to that.
neighborhood,
They
Crips,
need
South
that.
Carolina,
For
South
that.
Company Bloods, 2 states, 1 team. We the what? Black Panthers. Head of NAACP, we're at Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys, Crips out West bang all slobs, but when you do that, you go against the Oakland Raiders and the mob, my other brother. That's why the helmet on the Rams, the watch ride of the end of the movie, Menace to Society, when it first come on, the watch ride in 1968, they beat Rodney King because it was King and Dr. King.
He going deep. I'm getting a history lesson right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm in chills right now.
You know what I'm saying? Rolling 20, rolling 30, rolling 60. You don't really fool with. That's what happened to Nipsey. Because if you're a roller, then you my big homie, we're going to roll on you. So if I just met you, you know what I'm saying? Why would I fool somebody like that? But I'm a Redskin fan. Trail of Tears. Million Man March. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing new on Earth under the sun. That's why they're trying to go to Mars.
Get your Malcolm on.
You know what I'm saying?
Get your Malcolm on.
Baltimore
Get your Malcolm.
Ravens.
Come on, get your Malcolm X on.
Texas had that oil, but when Bushnell was running, they had to sell the team and went to Tennessee.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
see,
Listen,
Edgar
we
Allan
dropping
Poe,
some Jews right now.
the Black Crow on the Baltimore Ravens helmet, where they send your organs to. Baltimore. So it's just too much. It's just too much knowledge to be
This is to
passed
speak your
on.
truth.
So I gotta get it out there before they hang me. You know.
Yeah.
Let's go.
More true than that.
Oh,
damn.
yeah.
Got to wrap it up.
What's so good? It's so true. This is rad. Can't be no food. But you can't spell West without the E and the S. They ain't tripping, they dipping. One blood and one crippin'. 2 different type brothers on a multi-million-dollar mission to keep the youth from going to prison. Once you get caught in the system, them crackers ain't looking no nigga no different. Carolina Panthers.
Come on now.
Because what you saying right now is the actual truth, and this is real life. We speak in real life. This is not something that he's just talking about just because. No, he done lived it, and this is passed down through generation through generation.
It's
through
symbolic.
generation.
Well, born in, not sworn in it. Charlotte Hornets get you stung in it.
But you don't have to you don't have to land in it.
Yeah,
You know,
this is
I mean,
true.
you gotta get away from it. You know,
And this
it's
is
a
that
good thing to
platform.
teach that, but you know, try to maneuver from it because you know deep down inside the feeling you feel of it ain't a good feeling. So we don't want to
Yeah,
prolong
yes,
it.
ma'am.
We want to release it and let it go.
And let it go.
You know?
Make these
Absolutely.
dope tracks and let y'all vibe to what's real.
And really and hear it. And I think that we need that because a lot of times you don't pay attention to the history, but you have fans who want to listen and who is going to understand it. And I think that now they have a lot of TV shows that promote what we went through, but in a
Yeah.
positive way. You have a lot of people like Tyler Perry who's giving back, giving people opportunities out there. You have a lot of people that tried as African Americans, even though we know, like I said, I'm not talking about just African Americans because I'm African American woman. But I can only speak from where I come from. And so I don't want people who watching that comes from other backgrounds to feel like I always talk about African Americans, but I am one.
Right.
You understand? So I can only speak from who
Your
I am.
standpoint.
I can't speak from Caucasian,
Yeah.
Asians. I can't do that because I'm not them.
And the Asiatic.
So you understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
to me, when a black man sing and he knows his history, that I get chills. You understand? Because that's symbolic. That means something. As a black woman sitting here,
Yeah.
and I'm very aware of what's going on. So for you to be very young, I don't do ages, anything like that. But for you to be young and speaking your truth the way you are, and very aware of
Oh,
what's
yeah,
going
yes,
on,
ma'am.
that's
And-
amazing.
Can I tell you one more
That's
story?
definitely amazing. But again, you gotta know how to
You gotta
float
how
it
to
out.
use it,
You know
how
what
to
I'm
use
saying?
your knowledge and try to reach, because not everyone's gonna understand that. Not everyone's gonna gravitate to it.
Yeah.
But you have people who are,
Yeah.
and so those are the ones that you want to reach.
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
That's what it is.
And, you taking that step because you putting your platform to use, and so what
Yes,
you
ma'am.
love to do into your soul. So right there is already a blessing. You
And
understand? What we do as black people are blessings when we coming from our soul and our truth. God see it. He see you.
And you're gonna be heard.
Keep
You
that.
know, you just
keep that going.
That was like one more statement. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X was what? A B-dog. Because our blood had guns. Muslim was 5-star. Martin Luther King was a loc. All loc started off fighting, nonviolent protest. They shake hands, they go back to the Panthers and control the nation. Your Biggie and Tupac come together, they control the nation. But once they got killed, who was there to lead them? And I'm a 90s baby. And we get the blame for the new millennials, but they're not our kids. So it's on us to lead the
Right.
rest.
Exactly. This is true.
We get a little Alex Jones here.
Right?
Just a
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And what about you?
The question was, what was the question? Because I was so wrapped up into that.
What
He was just rolling with it.
No, I know. What does music mean to you?
Oh, music is my primary form of self-expression. Like I do a lot of different things. I rap jewelry. I do clothes. This is like one of my
Stay
merches
curious.
right here. You feel me?
Everybody, you guys see that? You guys see that?
Stay curious merch. Get your stuff right now.
Clap it up for that.
$20 Stay curious. A simple reminder to remain open-minded.
Dope. Yes.
But
Come
yeah,
on.
so
Hello.
I do.
Yes.
So I do a bunch of different stuff, but music just happens to be like the best
Your niche.
form of communication for me. I feel like when I was younger, music was the thing that really started to make me feel educated. Because once I started to get knowledge of self, it was like, how do I use this shit? I can't really and then once I started rapping, I found that people would listen. Then it was a way where I displayed to like the older homies, like, yo, talk about this little nigga knows some shit right here, my nigga, you fire. That made me feel like,
okay.
yo, I'm taking this all away because this shit reaches everybody. Like, I rapped in front of people who don't even like rapping. They was like, yo, bro,
This shit's
that was
fire.
ridiculous.
Right.
Just because of like
They
my
get to learn.
content.
Right.
Exactly.
And the way you do it, and people are learning something. People always want to learn something.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be very clear. People always want to know something. They're not gonna, say it to you, but we always want to learn something. However we learn it, we still want to learn.
Yeah.
So the way that you're doing it, people can gravitate and say, you know what, I probably wanted to learn that, but just couldn't understand it. But now I'm understanding through rap. Because maybe I love new music, and maybe so I want to listen. So everyone has a genre of what they like.
Yeah.
Especially people from back in the day. They love when a young man can speak his truth. And you know
Yeah.
exactly what he's talking about. Because it gives hope. so that black men are not,
It's an
you know,
empowerment.
clueless to what's going on, but very aware and using that into
You can be this, but still be a strong black man. You know,
Exactly.
You don't have to be that, but be the slumps. You know, uplift it, make it powerful.
Exactly.
You know,
and that's what happened, I guess, to you in that aspect of
Exactly.
it.
It really made me feel like, and then it transferred out of that because once that started growing, it just made me kind of like hit the books more, like
read more, right?
physical and non-physical.
that's
'cause it's
interesting.
Like, you feel me? I'm listening to rappers that are like, I'm trying to purposely find the deepest
What they
motherfuckers,
right?
just so I can be like,
Yes.
I have to Google everything this nigga
It's
saying.
saying.
You ever
And
heard
break
of
it down.
Jay Electronica? He says some insane, like, just next level. That nigga made me want to rap better type of shit. Like, I have to Google everything this nigga was talking about. So I kind of thrive off of, I want to give somebody else that feeling. I want somebody to hear what I say. And even if you don't hear nothing else, I want you to be like, what the fuck is an electromagnetic field? What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Like,
I might want to use that. You know what I mean? When you use
feel
that
me?
word some way, you just never know.
Exactly.
How people think. You never know. Because you always can take from music.
Yeah.
And that's what we do anyway when we put our captions up. We take it from music.
Exactly.
You know, so of what someone said that stood out. We may not know what it meant,
Exactly.
but it stood out.
Facts.
And I know you guys do that too. Just like little things someone has said, you might use that as a caption.
Well, I don't really do captions like that.
Really?
I don't put quotes as captions.
Really?
Unless it's my quote from a
Look.
Right.
See, I feel you. A lot of artists do that though. Majority of artists, I feel like they do that somewhat.
Facts.
Sometimes they go back. Sometimes
I'm
it
not
depends.
gonna lie, man. Y'all women is like the top 10 leader right now when it comes to the captions because it
Yeah, we do. We OD with those.
Y'all
We
will
OD
do
with
something. You'll
those.
post a picture.
I'm just keeping it real. We just do.
That you have from like 4 weeks ago and post it today. You was going to like a funeral, but they'll post a picture because they look nice and be like,
Tag, I been
tired
there.
chilling with no makeup on. I'm like, what? Like a Drake line about being in Miami, and it's like, what are you doing? Like,
We do. We do. Then we got to get our lives
All
with
women
that.
don't do that.
You know, I'm